Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fuller. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket now. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
So second down after the incompletion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, drops back. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down here for this offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Oh, there's the stiff arm. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st down, it's play action. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Smith. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Trying to find room. It's Sylvia. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Oh, it's a reverse. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
They make the stop just it's getting 4th down and inches. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. They'll kick it away here. Running it back, it's Fuller. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Looking to throw it deep. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tigers. Made the defense look slow that time. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handing off on the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. The back's got it. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Pressure is coming. Under heavy pressure, takes a shot as he throws the ball. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. It's an out route, the catch made. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're in the first quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter?
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And now here comes a point after attempt. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Fuller. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Makes a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Good enough for first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
It's caught downfield. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pop, nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here's the handoff. Powers through. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
The end of the first quarter. The score, Auburn 14, Ohio State 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Direct snap to the back. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Finding space at the 20. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. He's past the 30. Past the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Fuller. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. Let's see how they play this one. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Now, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the single back takes the handoff. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I'll tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. The timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
There's a wide-open receiver complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, It just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Going to try to use his legs here. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive lineman, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. We go with a direct snap. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Oh, a reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to...
Oh, and he fumbles! Ball carrier makes the recovery and also picks up a first down.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
21, Auburn, 17.
Bringing it out, it's Fuller. Tough running there. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Using his legs, it's Selvia. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He'll be tackled at the 21, and it's good work by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. Looks like he's going to run it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Fuller. Tackle made after a big gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirby. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. That's a design quarterback keeper. And tackled there by the defense. Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Touchdown, Auburn. That puts him on top in the second half.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And looking to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work.
Heads up, it's a fake. He's looking to throw. It's caught, but now can he make the first down?
Well, I love the call here. It's going to come up short, but I think we got to give all the credit to the punt return team. They were not fooled at all. Great job having a head on a swivel to keep them short of that first down.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Refusing to be brought down. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back gets the football. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offense. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Play action here on first down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. Touchdown, Tigers. A fumble return for 6.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets him a touchdown.
Bringing it out. It's Smith. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 fourth down attempts. Throws it to the right. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Morris. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got a man down the middle. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. He just held on to the ball.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And they heave it deep downfield. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Brings up 3rd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Auburn 45, Ohio State 21.
They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run the route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
You bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble now. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. Fighting him off. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Auburn now operating in the red zone. And there's the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for it. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Auburn. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Smith. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again. You can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Morris. That pass is hauled in over the middle.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obvious.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year.